Well, hello there. Good evening and welcome. This is Strong and Sassy here on your Superstation Joy 99.7 FM. My name is Animimwa Addo, and it's so amazing to be back here this evening. Very big thank you to you for tuning in. I know you could be anywhere, but as always, you choose to be here, and we're super grateful for that. So, September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. It's also Leukemia Awareness Month, and I'm sure you've been following the story of Jason. He's taken up our whole month, which has been so amazing. But tonight we're telling another story with a purpose as well. We would like you to give back. I'm sure as you follow the stories, you realize that the medical bills are very, very huge. The patients need support, they need help. And so it would be nice to give back. So we have another foundation that's joining us tonight as well. And they'll be telling us what they do and how you can help. And then we'll also, of course, put out the details for the Leukemia Projects Foundation as well, who were here with us 2 weeks ago. So my first guest, I currently have two guests, but I'll have three in a second. My first guest has been here. Like, she's practically like my co-host now. Elizabeth, but this time she's coming on to tell us about a foundation that she works with, and I mean, I guess you could say, she's turned her pain into doing something good for other mothers and other parents. So hi, Elizabeth, again.
Oh, anymore.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
I could get used to this,
I know.
having you on every week.
Yeah.
But tonight it's about the foundation that you work with.
Yes.
So before I speak to Holali, do you want to just give us, a brief idea of how you got into it and what you guys do?
Okay. Hi, listeners. Thank you again for having me today. So let's just jump straight into how I got into the organization I currently work with. So I think by now we all know how my whole journey started and how I ended up in the pediatric oncology space. So I was introduced to the executive director of Lifeline for Childhood Cancer Ghana. And remember when I said there was a big sister who has been with me throughout, who's still with me. So yeah, that's the executive director for Lifeline for Childhood Cancer Ghana, where I currently work as the fundraising coordinator. Okay. I help to mobilize support for children with cancer. And Lifeline, currently we are the only organization that does end-to-end care for children and families affected by childhood cancer.
Okay.
We do treatment, diagnostics, we do psychosocial supports, we do, end-to-end, we do everything, including transportation. So we are currently doing a 40-bed. We wanted to tackle the issue of space, so we started a 40-bed pediatric, state-of-the-art pediatric oncology center. And we are now at the third floor. We are just about to roof. The total project cost is about, it's 1.6 million US dollars. We have raised just about 500,000. We are just left with a little bit more to go, 1.1 million to go. And so, that is how I've been able to give back to society, looking at my journey. Yes, so I'm now actively with Lifeline for Childhood Cancer Ghana. So shout out to the organization that held me up, worked with me. My big sister, Ekia Sapon, that is always with me every time. I mean, she's all that I know. And she's everything that if you are in this journey, she's the one person I would say is there for you with her organization to be that lifeline, a literal lifeline to people in need. So yes, that is the organization I'm currently working with. Lifeline for Childhood Cancer Ghana.
Okay, so we'll come back to you so that you tell us, if those who are interested, who want to get in touch and all of that, so that we can support.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, but then now I have Holali, and Holali, how are you?
I'm good.
You're good. Okay, well, it's good to see you. We don't usually have men on the show.
Okay.
So you're like one in a million. But thank you so much for being here. So how did your story start?
So first of all, thanks for having me and my story started way back in SHS.
Mm.
So was it Form 2, SHS 2? I started having abnormal growth on my neck.
Okay.
Yes. So when it started, I told my parents, we went to hospital, the normal, we went to do some tests, and I think it was the first stage. I don't know, I don't really know. They didn't give me everything in detail, but
Okay.
they were saying that let me go to school, come back. So when I saw that the growth was increasing,
Were
I
you
was,
worried?
yes, very
Yeah.
much,
Yeah. Okay.
because I was not born that way. So yeah,
Okay.
it's abnormal, and I took Exiat. I normally take Exiat out of school, and we go to the hospital, and we go run tests, mini tests. They say go calm, go calm. I didn't really know what was going on. So you see, if you're
Dark.
left in the
Yeah.
dark,
Yeah. Yeah.
oblivion,
Yeah.
you just want to find a cause. So your brain eats itself up, and Charlie, that's when the depression started. So even before that, I go to the internet, and I would
Mm.
not advise anyone to do that. So self-diagnosing,
Diagnosing
those
yourself.
kind of things,
Yeah.
yeah. Trying to get those remedies and stuff. And I noticed that as it was growing, I was losing more weight. It
Mm.
was like literally sucking the life out
The
of
life.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was still trying to this thing. There was one time I went to buy protein powder because I
Mm.
found that when you work out and yeah, you gain
You
weight,
get muscles. Yeah.
I couldn't even finish that thing. I left it on the shelf,
Wow.
and it got serious. I actually I wrote Wasi with it,
Okay.
so it was serious, and we still trying to go to hospitals and stuff. It looks like they couldn't find anything. They couldn't pinpoint what it
What
was.
it was.
But I was like, I wasn't born with it, so I'm not going to let it stop my education. So I went to tertiary university.
Wow. With it.
Yeah, I was like, Charlie,
Wow.
it's not going to stop me. I have plans. Yeah,
Yeah. Clearly.
I have
Clearly,
plans.
you have plans.
So when I go to school, I don't wear round necks. I wear
Okay.
collared necks, and I
You
bring
flip the
it up,
collar up.
flip it up.
Okay.
I didn't like when people say, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" I better call why. I know it's on me on my neck. I know it's go.
Yeah.
So I will go to school. I couldn't do hostel because my parents wanted to watch me
Yeah.
if anything happened. Because if I'm away from them, if something happened, and yeah, it would be tragic. So I go to school every day. Go come go. And fortunately, I was in GTUC Tessan also,
Okay.
and by that time we were
Okay.
staying at Cantonment, so I just take a car
Okay.
and come back. And they asked me, "How are you feeling?" And those times I was really hot. I don't know how. I was very
Like
very
you're always
hot.
feeling hot.
Not feeling hot. I couldn't feel it, but when my mom touched me, it's like,
So
"Holali, you're very
you're
hot."
very
Yeah.
hot.
And it's like sometimes there was one time that she said that I couldn't put my head on her lap because my head was very hot.
Wow. But
Yeah,
you couldn't feel
I
it.
couldn't feel it because I think my body has gotten used
Used to
to
it.
it. So fast forward, we were supposed to write an exam. I remember this clearly. African Studies.
Okay.
Yes, we were supposed to write it, and the day before we had written some exams, so I studied, and that day my heart was it was really unusual, and also I couldn't walk some distances, so
Okay.
like from here to the door, I had to sit and wait,
Oh
get some air.
wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
and I couldn't that night I couldn't sleep, or I went to the washroom, and I thought I wanted to defecate. Meanwhile, it was my heart. I don't know what was going on. I just wanted to let something out, and
Wow.
my mom got I don't know, yes, it's a superpower your mother's house. So yeah. She said that something was wrong. She came to check up, and I wasn't in the room, and she banged on the
Bathroom
door,
door.
on the bathroom door, and I was on the floor. I don't remember
You
everything,
don't
but
remember?
she told me I was on the floor. So and my dad carried me on his back, and they took me to Nyaho Clinic. That's when they saw that my full blood count was 1 point something. My blood was 1 point something. Normal human's blood is 16, and they were wondering how I was still alive. I'll say it's by the grace of God,
Yeah.
firstly.
Yeah.
So I went there. I was on oxygen for like 2 days. I don't remember everything happening. My mom told me
Told you
everything.
what happened.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was when the doctor referred me back to Kolibu. We went to have I've forgotten the name of where they take a tissue from the neck.
Biopsy.
Biopsy. I almost said autopsy. Sorry.
Biopsy. It's
Biopsy.
okay.
Yeah, they took it to India and to do some research, and they found out it was lymphoma.
Okay.
Yes, that's when they found out it was
This is
lymphoma.
like
So
how many? 3 years late.
three,
About 3 SHS2, SHS3,
yeah,
waiting for results,
yeah,
entering school.
entry school.
So about 3 years
Yes,
or
I
so.
that was level 200.
So almost 4.
Yes, so
Wow.
it was then that I we found what it was. Finding the cause is solving half of the problem,
Yeah.
almost all. Yeah, and we went to Kolebu, we went to do the necessary tests, and they found what it was, lymphoma, as I said. So they scheduled me for Wednesdays for chemotherapy. That's when it started. And even before that, when I was going to the hospital, I went with my mom mostly. And when they told her it was cancer, I remember that day. She later told me when I was healed, like I was fully recovered. She told me that, do you know that that day they told me when we went to the hospital that you had cancer? I couldn't tell you. She went downstairs. She told me she was going to pee. She went to cry, and she came
Oh.
back. She didn't know. She thought I couldn't handle it, and I actually thank her for doing that because I don't know if I could
If you could
have
have
handled
handled
it
it,
that
yeah.
time. Because a lot of thoughts come, suicidal thoughts. Because it was a lot of money, and I thought I was putting a burden on my family. So it was best if I just left. So yeah, and tears on my bed can tell you how
Can
many
tell you the
tears.
story,
Yeah,
yeah.
the mirror in my bed could tell you. But I thank God, my parents, and friends, especially because they don't, especially the guys. I know women are very caring, but the guys, they know that there's a problem, but the boys and talking, you get your mind out of it. So when we started the chemotherapy, it was really tough because as I don't know if everyone knows, but when you're doing chemo, sometimes it attacks your normal
Yeah, your
cells
own
too. So,
cells, yeah.
yes, and I became darker. I was a little. I think I was fair like you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes, I
wow.
became darker, and my hair fell off.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a normal sign, and I saw that I was gaining some weight. So I was like,
Okay.
yeah, this is actually
Without protein
working.
powder.
Without
Without
protein
protein
powder,
powder
without
this
protein
time.
powder. So yeah, and that's how it started. And weekly checks at the hospital. Yes, so that Wednesday I had to skip that lecture and I had to explain the lecturer why I was skipping his
So
class.
this whole time you were still going to
Yeah,
school?
I said it's not going to stop me. Yeah, so I just
Wow.
yeah
Because chemotherapy is brutal.
yeah.
So how were you managing like to go to school
So
and
the thing was the diet too that will help me like it's about what you eat too.
okay.
So the doctor recommended every time we go there scheduled for the day before we start, in as much as they've told us already every single week the head nurse speaks to us about what to eat before, after chemotherapy and how to maintain our strength because of what the chemo does to us. So yeah, especially coconut water, that's what I take. It helps
Okay.
a lot. That's what I heard. So I took that a lot. And my mom, thank thank you Esther Kritago. So she helped me. She's a caterer.
Okay.
So she gave me some special food
She
that
will, will
yeah, those
she?
vegetables. I didn't like it, but
It was good for you.
right
Is
now
your mom listening?
I do not know. I'm not sure, but
But she
she's
knows
busy.
you're
She's
here.
yeah, she
Here.
knows she
I'm
knows
sure
I'm here.
she's
She
listening.
knows
Hi,
I'm here.
mommy.
She knows I'm here.
Oh, that's
So
wow.
yeah, the journey wasn't easy because sometimes when you eat, it has some. Sorry, when you get the
Chemo.
chemo,
Mm.
you have this metallic taste in your
In your
tongue.
mouth, yeah.
You lose appetite, but you
Mm.
have to eat. You can't say you not eat. You have
So
to
you're
eat.
forcing yourself
Yes,
to
you are
eat.
forcing to eat. You have to eat, and the weakness and all is part. It's your stomach is like it's turning on itself, but you have to. And I would say the environment you place yourself in is a major factor.
Mm.
Yes, like psychologically, so that they can help you. If not holding you on physically, mentally, they can hold you. If you share the bed and you're not doing it yourself, it's very very
It's easier.
yes, easier. And I thank my parents and my friends for that. So it was 6 months of
Okay.
chemotherapy,
Okay.
6 months of chemotherapy, and after the third month, I saw a drastic change.
Okay. You started to
Yes,
feel better?
yes, I started to feel better. So I wasn't losing breath when walking.
Okay.
I was eating a little more too, cause
Okay.
yes. And what again? In as much as my color was
It
It's
was
better to
gone. Yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
alive and back
Alive than
than
to
dead
be,
and
yeah, yeah,
fair,
yeah. And
honestly.
your
So
hair is gone
yeah, my
back.
hair was gone. They told us that after the chemo, because as long as it's in your system, it's going to, yes.
Yeah.
So after the chemo, so I was wearing these kujis every day to school.
Wow.
Yeah, you have to wear that.
It's the going to school for me. Like it's the like you Bob, like you were determined that I will
Yeah.
go. So you didn't take a break at all.
No, 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 no. I'll be bored, and it would allow those thoughts to come. So it's best to keep myself distracted
But
with
weren't you
education.
tired sometimes?
No,
You weren't tired, or you didn't allow
I didn't
yourself to.
allow myself to be tired.
Wow.
I didn't allow myself to be tired. So yeah. So I had to go to school. I had to I had to keep myself busy in terms
Busy.
of in good, like, see, the not the bad side of busy, but good busy.
Good. If I was your
Yes.
mom, either I would have gone to the school with you,
Mm,
or you stay at home. I can't. I don't know how I was. And Elizabeth is. I know she would have done. She would probably you would have followed him to school, right? It's like, I mean, but
Yeah.
obviously, I mean, your mom is very strong because she knew that
Yeah.
you needed, that independence and to
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
everything was done. But I'm sure they were always calling you.
Yeah, they even wanted me to stop, but I told them that'll be
Uh-huh.
fine. So they kept on checking as you said, the calls, checking in, how are you, where are you,
Are you okay?
what
Where are
class
you? Are you
having,
coming
what-
home? Are
Yes,
you?
what have you eaten? Especially my mom, what have you eaten? Have you eaten? What did you eat? All these things. And yeah, the checkups, even till now, it is not stopped.
It's not no, because you are too
Stop.
precious. Like,
It's not
hey, like,
But I
can
thank God for
imagine.
it. Yeah.
Wow. We're talking about it, and it sounds light. Like it's just but
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's a very, very heavy, burden to carry, and the fear, as you were afraid, right?
Yeah, I was afraid. I was afraid.
What were those moments like?
It was scary, but I'm like, Charlie, no one is going to make it out alive, so might as well just do it. So after the what's the name, the collapse, before they actually found I was lymphoma, when I woke up, I told myself that the things I was doing that was holding me back, like shyness and all that kind of things, I said I want to do it again, because if I had died, what record would I have left behind?
Wow.
So I'm like, just do it, honestly. That's why the school thing was one of the things.
One of I can see it's
It's
something
like-
that you really wanted to.
Yeah.
Are you done now?
Oh, I'm done.
Oh wow. So what are some of the other things that you've been doing? Like, okay, I'm alive, so let me do them.
Okay, so I never thought I would work out. So
Okay.
now I'll
You're a gym freak.
Yeah, something like that. I'm branching into bodybuilding, but not those kind of
Not too
steroids. Kind of,
much,
yes, the healthy
but-
one, the fits for both the body, the physique, and the health. And what else? Just living life and helping others, honestly, with my story also.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one of the other things, because people are fighting battles. It may not be cancer that's pinpointed, but it's a mental cancer that you do not know. So just being kind to someone, just saying something nice, it will go a long way.
Yeah.
So that's what I vowed to do. Yeah, that
Oh,
is-
I love it. It's so amazing. And sometimes it's almost rare for us to have stories
Okay.
that are like this. We've been sad these last few weeks, to be honest. Yeah, but this is amazing. So you did one round of chemo,
Yes, that's one round of the 6 months.
and then that was it.
Yes, that was it.
Okay. So how did you find out that it was gone?
So apart from the this thing, the physical seeing that it is actually gone down.
Okay. So the growth went down
Yeah, it was big.
on your neck,
Yeah, on my neck was huge.
and there was no surgery, nothing.
No, there wasn't surgery. It was.
But as
chemo.
you were getting
Yes,
better, it
yes.
was going
like a
down.
bubble that was shaking. So when they gave me the chemo, sometimes when I go home, I feel that something is vibrating, even when I sleep,
Okay.
and I see that it's little vibrations. But I saw that the growth was reducing,
And it's I don't see.
Yeah,
any-
you
I
don't-
said
you
I
don't
don't see
see- yeah.
anything.
and also my jaw came back, because you see it was my neck, so it pushed. I didn't know. One day I was eating and I like, it actually came down. I was like,
You
okay.
felt it.
Yeah, it was the shift.
And then it came back to
Yeah, it came back, and I was like, then there's a lot. The lot have to readjust,
there was a lot
because
that you had.
for
Yeah.
years it had pushed. It had made my, how should I say, my body readjust because of that parasite.
yeah,
but now
yeah,
it's going
yeah.
back to a normal state. So yeah.
Wow. So how did you find out? You finished, your last injection day,
Yes.
and then what happened?
So that day, to tell you the truth, I had detached from myself because I didn't know what was going to happen. Because also heard the sad stories about
Of
cancer and
course, yeah.
chemotherapy and stuff. So, and the hospital is not, it's a place to get treatment, but sometimes not a nice place to see because you see how people are. But it is the place you're supposed to get your cure healing from. Yes. So when it finished, there was some month that still I was feeling some vibration. I was like, what's going on? So that's December, or that's after the chemo, after everything, I was okay. Then I felt I when I finished back, I usually try to touch and see if yeah what's going on, and I felt something here on my neck, my
Okay,
collarbone, on
your
top of my
collarbone.
collarbone, and I was like, no, this is nice. This is not going to happen again. And we went for what's the name? Another checkup, and they said they had to see what it is because they don't know. So that's when I went to depression 2.0, upgraded version. Yeah, because it's like I know this is not my
You know
first
what's
ride.
coming. It's like when
Yeah,
it starts
Charlie,
like this
this
is
is not
how
my
it is.
first ride. So we went for
Depression
the
2.0.
we went for the what's the name? The surgery. The surgery I
Okay.
was awake. They gave me anesthesia, and the doctors asked me if I was feeling any pain because they're going to be touching some nerves and they would need my this thing cooperation. So they saw it and there was like it was an abnormal tissue. I was like,
Okay.
oh Charlie. The sigh, you saw the sigh you just gave. The
Was she?
sigh I gave, it was like a 1 week sigh. I was like, oh, Charlie,
Wow.
I really thank God. So it is still here. Though sometimes I just
Okay.
touch it, I monitor the growth, and it is actually an abnormal tissue.
Okay, but it's not malignant.
It
It's not.
is
It's not. Okay. So at
none
that
of the
point,
sort.
then they said you're fine.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
cancer
fine and stuff.
free.
Yeah,
You're good to go.
yes,
What is it like living with it every day? It's gone,
yeah,
but I mean, it will never. In a way, it will also never go.
yeah, something like that.
So what's it like, living? Is it something you think about every day? Is it something you pray about? Is it something
Mm.
you, or like, how do you cope with surviving?
So with surviving, I talk to myself a lot because during that time, in as much as I was with my parents, I sometimes like to say I was alone because
Are you not with your parents anymore?
no, I'm with my parents.
Okay.
Even when I was with them in their house,
Okay.
I was
Okay.
alone because first of all, I didn't want to be a burden. Secondly, it's like no one understood your pain because yeah. So sometimes when I see it, I use it as a stepping stone to thank God first and foremost because the doctors actually said they don't know how I survived because my blood count was
And
very
it's
low.
like 4 years of
Yeah,
having it, and it's not like it was detected early.
yeah. It wasn't
Wow.
detected early, and it was 1 point something. There's 1.6, and a normal human being is 16.
16.
So the difference
Asa,
was
like
very
it
like
was
I
like
was a walking rubber. In
like
the wind blowing.
and yeah.
So so it's anytime I see it, it boosts my, how should I say,
Faith.
faith also. And if I come against any hurdle or any challenge, I'm like, Charlie, you have gone through something way bigger than this, so this
Mm.
shouldn't be a problem for you.
Mm.
Yes. And it has also helped me understand myself and understand people and be kind to people. So, because you don't know, as I said, you don't know what people are going
I'm
through.
going through, yeah.
And yes, uh, you don't, how should I say, it's just, it helps boost your this thing. Sorry. It helps boost your mental capacity
Yeah.
if you can go through this. If you
Yeah.
can use this as a positive stepping stone.
Because then you're building a certain sort of resilience and
Yes.
tenacity. And Elizabeth is looking at you with so much pride. Like she's like,
Yeah.
how do you feel? Like you're looking at him and it's like, what's going through your mind?
You see, I look at Holali, and surprisingly, I only got to know he's a survivor about 3-4 days ago.
Oh wow, okay.
During
The walk.
the walk.
Mm.
So he was really enthused. Anytime we talk about it, like, I'm coming. So after the walk, he gets to me and he says, "Do you know I survived childhood cancer?" And I'm like,
Wow.
I was shocked. I'm like, Holali, I'm proud of you because I see the things. We are both in Rotary,
Okay.
so I see the things he does for the club, and I see how energetic he is, and he's always going all out. And hearing him talk about it, I can only look at him like,
Yeah.
wow, sense of pride
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I'm like, wow, you have really taken it personal.
It is personal.
No, it says, yeah, no, I
It's
know
very
that.
personal.
Thank you so much, Holali, for
Thank you
sharing your
too.
story with us. It's a beautiful story of so many things. Elizabeth wants you to say something. What does she want you to
No,
say?
no, no, no.
You people. All right, so we have Fozia as well in the studio. Hi, Fozia.
Hello.
How are you? You're good?
I'm fine.
Okay, awesome. So you are a survivor as well.
Yes, please.
Okay, so what's your journey been like?
My journey started at the age of my journey started at the age of 8 years.
Oh wow. Okay.
That time I'm in class 1.
Okay.
So my grandmother used to take me to Iran clinic
Okay.
for if she just see it that is big. It
Okay.
was lymphoma.
So you had a growth.
Yes, lymphoma.
Okay. Okay.
So whenever we go to the hospital, she said they always give her ointment to apply it there. But always, the doctor always tell her that go to Kolebu. But they've never given a referral that go to Kolebu. So one morning, she was like, I was lying there. I was weak. I was hot. And the temperature was
Very high.
very high. So they took me to Manwobi Polyclinic. So when they went there, when the doctor just saw me, he just wrote transfer, referral, go to Kolebu early in the morning. So we went to Kolebu and we met, and they said we should wait for the specialist to come. So when the specialist came, and she was like, oh, we'll admit her. So my uncle decided to go back home. But me, I told him that me, I will not sleep. So when they took me to the ward, they gave me the bed. I told them that me, I will not sleep.
Okay.
So my uncle said, then if I will not sleep, then I should stand.
Why
So
didn't you want to sleep?
that time, I'm saying that I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
working. I'm free.
Okay.
Why would they admit me?
Okay.
So my uncle was like, so my uncle went back home and informed the family that, oh, they admitted me at Kolebu. So that is when the journey started.
Okay.
But as for when the journey started there, I don't know about it.
You don't remember
Yes.
any of it.
Yes.
So which part of it do you remember?
The time I remember that I had cancer I was in SS.
Okay.
So it gets to a time every day they will say, oh, you'll be going for review.
Okay.
So all my friends too are asking me that review for what?
For what? So you don't remember any of the treatments? I mean, you were 8, so you were quite.
Yes, sometimes I remember some.
Okay. Okay.
The losing of the hair.
Oh, you lost your hair.
Yes.
Okay. And you,
And
how did you feel? Do you remember how you felt?
I felt weak.
You felt okay. But did you remember how, like, emotionally, were you afraid? Were you, or all those things you don't really remember?
No.
You don't remember.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So your friends will always ask you review for what?
Review for what? That time my grandmother told me about it, but when they asked me, I didn't tell them.
Okay.
And the most painful part was my food.
Okay.
My friends, they don't eat my food.
Okay.
Because
Why?
it tastes tasteless.
Your food was tasteless.
Yes.
Why was your food tasteless?
That time I don't eat Maggi, I don't eat salt. So it tastes.
There's
it
no
tastes,
taste.
Yes.
Holali, was your food also no?
I don't remember everything that came into my plate, honestly.
But you don't remember the taste.
The taste, I could feel the metallic. Once you got that thing in your system, it takes over your taste
So
buds.
whether there's Maggi, whether there's
Yeah.
whether there's
Yeah,
it's
I
just
think they
mental.
gave my mother a list of things of what to and not to cook with. So I think I was like You have to eat these things to survive. So I ate anything that was brought in
Was
front
brought
of
to
me.
you.
Yeah.
So what kind of food were you eating? To be like natural, like kontomire and
You eat kontomire.
Yeah.
You don't eat this one. You don't eat like fried oil. You eat palm oil.
okay, palm oil. So no,
Yes.
so palm oil, kontomire.
Yeah. Sometimes quite the kontomire. Sometimes they don't put oil. They just do it raw
With like fish or
with fish. That's all. No Maggi, no anything.
nothing.
Yes.
So you were, wow.
So I don't buy food outside.
okay. You eat the house,
Yes.
but you could eat like every food, just not so you can eat like wache.
I can no
You couldn't
because of the kanwa. I don't eat wachi.
ah.
Because of the chemo too, I have some this one that I have ulcer, so I don't eat wachi.
So what were you eating?
When I was, I eat rice.
Okay, a
with a
stew.
stew or soup,
Okay,
banku.
okay,
Yes.
okay,
But I don't eat canned food.
okay. No canned food.
Yes.
No meat pie, Fanta.
Meat pie. I
Eh,
eat meat pie.
you eat
Fish
meat
pie.
Fish pie.
Yes.
Coke, Fanta.
Coke, Fanta, no can.
No can, so bottle.
Yes, please.
So you drink. So you can drink Asana, Lamujin, and
No. As for that one, yeah, no.
none of that.
Yes.
Wow, that's very interesting. But no matter what you are eating, you can't taste anything anyway.
Yes.
So it was the same with you, right?
Yes.
So what were you eating? I mean, I know your mom made it pretty special.
Okay,
but-
so my mom normally I like banku and okra soup.
okay.
So there's a way to do it. She normally cooked those times separate for me too, apart from the family. So the banku with okra soup, and as she said, the kontomire, and the breakfast, the white cocoa. I've forgotten the
Yeah, white
traditional name,
cocoa.
white cocoa, Tom Brown,
Okay.
and yes, all those kind of. That's what held me down, honestly. I
But
was
no
like,
fast food.
no.
No fast
When I
food.
finished, they went to buy pizza in KFC to chew. Hey, Charlie, stop. They're like, I'm
So when
done.
you
I'm
finished,
ready
then
to
when
get-
you went to buy pizza again.
I told them, you see, okay, the other side is that when you order, they'll give because
Yeah. So now you're enjoying yourself.
yeah.
Wow, I
Yeah.
see. So let me come back to Fozia. So you were eating those are things, but the ulcer that wasn't part of the cancer. That was a separate condition.
After the chemo and everything, they told me that I have ulcer. So I'm on omeprazole.
Okay, for the
Ulcer.
ulcer. So how long has it been since you've been cancer free?
10 years now.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. How do you feel about it? I mean, I know you don't remember most of it, but how do you feel about it? Do you worry about it sometimes?
Sometimes I get worried if I see the kids.
If you see the
kids
Okay.
are suffering.
you see them sometimes,
Yes.
and you get worried.
Yes.
Are you like always feeling yourself to see? Is there anything somewhere? Is there?
The last year review when I came there, they told me that they saw something around, but when I did the scan, they said it's nothing to worry about.
That moment, yeah. So you have to do reviews often.
Yes, please.
How often?
Every 1 year.
You also have to do every year.
Yes.
Every 1 year. in
Every
a
year,
month.
you go back
Yes.
to Kolebu.
Yes. You go and do all the labs so that they will check.
So what is it like when you do the labs and you are waiting?
Sometimes if I collect the labs, I read it before I take it to the doctor. So that I
But
will
do you
see what is
understand
inside.
it? You know what you're
Yes, I
looking-
understand it.
Okay.
I read it before I take it to the doctor, so that I'll be free.
Okay. It's not now that the doctor has come to take his time and
Yes.
so once you read it, how do you understand? How have you managed to understand the labs?
Now I'm working with the nurses over there.
Okay.
As
So
a
you know
navigator,
the numbers
yes.
to look for
Yes,
and all
please.
of that.
Yes.
So when you say you are working with the nurses, what does it mean? What are you doing there?
I'm a navigator.
Okay, what's a navigator?
Navigator is like someone who directs the parents their in and out.
Okay.
Maybe today you are collecting chemo, you come, you don't know where to go and
Go to okay.
mix the chemo.
Okay.
Yes. So now we are the one directing them.
And does it help the parents that you are a survivor? I mean,
Yeah.
you talk
Whenever they saw me, they're happy.
okay, because you are like a sort of like hope
Yes.
that because you survived it.
Yes. Yes.
So do you feel like it's a good thing that you don't remember, or do you wish you remember?
I remember what is going on.
Yes, what happened, how it
No,
was.
I don't wish to remember again.
You don't want to.
Yeah.
So have you intentionally forgotten?
No.
It's just because it was a long time
Yes,
ago. So
yes, yes, please.
you've wow, that's amazing. So you are also part of, like, when Lifeline is doing things, you come
Yes,
and you
yes.
join. Why did you decide to join and do that?
As for me joining them,
Mm.
like, I wish I have my own this thing. Like, I should open this one for the kids to
Okay.
support them.
Okay.
So every time I wish that, like, I'm having the money to support the kids.
Okay.
So I feel like every time I should be with the Lifeline people
Okay.
to support.
To support. You really want to help the children.
Yes, please.
How do you feel when you see them?
I feel bad. Just this walk, I cry a lot.
Oh, why?
When they were donating the money, I saw the children coming in. That's when I feel
You got emotional. Oh, I pray that God blesses you so that you can help as much as you want to help.
Amen to that.
Amen to that. Elizabeth, so I mean, she's talking about the donations and the kids, and what was that like?
You know, with the kind of work we do, everything that we do comes from support from individuals like you and I, from corporates, from it's basically you and I trying to piece together everything that we use at the hospital. So that's how it's like. We depend heavily on donations to be able to run our activities. That is why we are constantly looking for ways. We are constantly looking for ways for people to come on board as partners to be able to push the agenda forward. So it is not just about creating awareness, it's also about seeking for sponsorship, seeking for partnerships for people to come on board to know that this is the situation we find ourselves in. It's not a one-man journey. It's a collective journey. We all have to come on board to support the agenda, to push it forward, to make better policies, better treatment options, better diagnostics. So that's how it's been like, dependent on individuals, corporates, dependent on everybody to be able to push this cancer agenda forward. So that's how it is.
Yeah.
That's all
That's-
that we do.
And it's expensive.
It is extremely expensive. The childhood cancer space is
It's
expensive.
It's expensive.
Because when the money goes, it doesn't come back. So you're constantly looking for ways to make the treatment options cheaper. And the only way to make it cheaper is by subsidizing some of the things that other parents are going through. And that's where we come in. We give tokens. This is how much we can support with. Because if we are to leave parents and families to take care of it,
Alone,
it's a complete burden on
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I've lived it. My boss has lived it. So we understand that we can't just fold our hands and just be watching on and
say
watching
it is
people.
well, it is well.
It is not well. All is not well. If you sit in your bubble and think that we all can handle our issues, you'll be shocked. No matter how well to do you are, there comes a point in time that you would need somebody's help.
Yeah.
So it's not just about you, an island. No, it's all of us. And I would say it's a ripple effect. You put the pebble in the water, it goes on and on and on and on and on. It doesn't end. So we rely on donors, rely on everybody.
Yeah.
It takes a village
To get through it.
Yes.
I mean, I've done a few shows. I think when we do breast cancer awareness month as well, there's so many people who get the initial diagnosis, they get an idea of the bill, and then they go and sit at home.
Yes.
That's when they start trying alternative methods. So we were drinking this and we were drinking this because the bills are massive. I can imagine, Holali, for example, when your biopsy, when the tissue was taken to India, for example, how much that will cost, before all the chemo and then all the food and then all the up and down. And I mean, if you don't have enough, then what do you do? Do you just stop?
So that is one of the major problems that we have currently. One of the things that we are currently tackling, treatment abandonment. They come in, they are told that your child has cancer, and then they go back, they don't return. Some people start the process and then the money is going, you are spending so much, you are unable to work because it's a lifestyle. You come to Kolebu, you go to Ridge, you are there until you are asked to go home. And even when you go home, you still have to take care of your child. You are literally a caregiver, so you are unable to do extra thing.
Yeah.
So you see, they come in, they start the treatments, they run out of money, they don't come back.
Yeah.
Now, they tell you, I don't have money for transport. So they go, they are sitting in the house. We are calling them, it's time for you to come for your treatment. She has to do that. It's time for you to come for treatment. They won't show up. Why? Because they can't afford to pick a bus back to Kolebu, because not everybody lives in Accra.
Yeah.
And like I said, we have 4 main centers now. We have the Cape Coast Teaching Hospital, Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Ridge, and then Konfanochi Teaching Hospital. So imagine if you are outside this range, what happens? You constantly have to pick a vehicle.
Every week.
Sometimes
it's a lot.
Exactly. So in order to stop this treatment abandonment, we have to pay for transport. We have to chip in when it comes to diagnostics. We have to chip in when it comes to treatment. And sometimes we even have to pay for the parents, the mothers, to learn a skill. Yes, we have to learn and pay for you to learn a skill, so that when you are done with the whole cycle, you go back home, there is something that you
for
have
you to do.
Yes, something for you to do. So it's an endless cycle.
Yeah.
It's an endless cycle. It's really an endless cycle. And I wouldn't say it's a hopeless situation. I wouldn't say it's a hopeless situation, because Lifeline, other organization, we all come together, pool resources to be able to share the load, so that other families wouldn't feel the burden. They wouldn't feel like they are the only people in the space and they are fighting alone.
Yeah.
So that is really the aim of Lifeline. Yes.
I mean, we'll let you tell us how we can donate and how we can support. But Holali also talked about the environment and family, friends, boys. I don't know if there was a girlfriend involved, at some point. The laughing, yes, no, none of my business. Okay, I'll answer myself. It's none of my business. But I mean, the support that comes with, and then obviously then there's the destigmatization of, all of it. I think in sharing your story, Holali, you talk about the fact that I didn't want people to know, I don't want people to ask me, you don't want to be treated differently, and all of that. So there's so many different aspects of it. But the most fundamental and the most basic and the most important is the money for the treatment and the money for the going up and down. So if you are listening to us, I mean, we've told you these stories the whole month. You've heard Holali's story, you've heard Fozia's story, you've heard Jason's story, and I'm sure you know that it takes a lot to get through this, either ways. So we'll tell you how you can be a part of it. But so we have someone on the line. Hello. Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's so good to hear from you. Who am I speaking to, please?
You are speaking to Esther Agosto.
That's Holali's mom.
That's my Holali's mother.
I wish you could see his face. He's like, what? What is my mother doing on the phone lines?
You're surprised.
Yeah, he wasn't sure if you were listening, but
I'm listening.
We wanted to reach out to you. First of all, to say thank you on behalf of Holali. When he talks about you, it lights up the studio. You can feel the love and the appreciation.
Thank you.
But also, I just really wanted to ask you, what did it take for you to be able to go through the process? What's the thing that you held on to, to go through the process? And then how does it feel like now?
First of all, I'll say God. by the help of God. Yeah, and the boys who have belief, he have a confidence that he will go through it. I don't know how to say. It's a condition. It's not permanent. He will be out of it. He's out of it because that time he was schooling at Ghana Telecom University. It wasn't easy for him at all. But I'm proud of him and the confidence he has in himself. Yeah, that this is just a way to pass over, and he has done it.
Oh, you're going to make us cry. So, I mean, how do you feel now? You know, watching him, he's growing, he's going to get married soon.
So, I'm so happy, so proud of him. Every day he has said him, I thank God for his life because it's not easy. The boy has really gone through a lot. My sister, he has really gone through a lot. But the confidence he has in himself and the trust he has in God, he said, oh, mommy, I'll go through it. This will not kill me. It will not bring me down. Even the condition was tough and very hard, he said he will go to school. He still normally go to school. If he come back, the heat within him. If he breathes me, I say, hey, Polali, this heat, please don't catch me. So that is, mommy, feel some of the heat. I said, oh God, please come in for this boy for me. And really, really, God has done it for us. Yes, I'm so proud of him.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for talking to us, and thank you so much for being there. And you've raised an amazing son. I mean, we are all, maybe we won't give him back to you. I think I'll take him home. I'll take him home with me. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Thank you so much. So that was Holali's mom. We just wanted to, say hello to her. And I mean, the way you spoke about her is so amazing. And Elizabeth is in tears. So, I mean, it's you can relate, and you can feel. Yeah, you can feel it. That's so amazing. Thank you so much, Fozia. Thank you, for the work that you are doing. For helping the parents, and for coming to tell us your story. And I mean, all of us join together. We pray for you, that you'll be able to do everything that you want to do, especially with helping the children and all of that. Holali, thank you. Your story is incredible. Even your mom talks about your strength, your resilience, and it looks as if you got them through it, as opposed to the other way around, But I mean, you exude that strength, we can feel it. So well done, and we pray that your life is as meaningful as you want it to be. And Elizabeth,
hi.
Thank you so much. You've been everything this month. You've shared your heart with us, your pain with us. I am so grateful, and thank you so much. Please tell us how we can support Lifeline before I let you go.
So we currently we are trying to do monthly donations.
Okay.
So I'm calling on everybody to become a monthly donor because it will help us a lot.
Okay, yeah.
So dial *365 *1818#, register, and then sign up onto the monthly donation platform.
So *365 *1818#.
Yes.
But Instagram, sometimes the numbers, but if you give us your Instagram handles,
Yes.
Facebook.
You can find us on Instagram at Lifeline for Childhood Cancer Ghana.
Okay.
Our website is www.lifelineforchildhoodcancerghana.org.
Okay.
Every information you need, you can find it there. We are on Facebook, same name. We are on Instagram, same name. We are on
the internet, same name.
Same name.
Lifeline for you. If you forget everything, Ghana. Just remember the Lifeline for childhood cancer. And it's in Ghana. So basically, when you do that, then you can donate. I hope people reach out.
Yes.
I hope that people give.
Please
because-
reach out. We depend on you to survive.
Yeah. Please reach out. Please give. I'm sure if you go on the website or on the social media pages, you'll see the pictures of the kids and the projects and all of that, and you'll know that your money is being used for something really good. So thank you, guys, once again, and thank you to you, all of our listeners. This has been Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Next week, we're moving on to breast cancer. So yeah, we're going to be doing that. But last week, Elizabeth came and ate all the cake that came into, into the...
Well,
This is
that's
me
no
browning
problem.
you, right? Anyway, we want to say thank you to Patisserie Therapy. Last week they sent us some amazing cake. I think the banana and the chocolate was my favorite. It was good. It was so good. Yeah, it was really, really good. So thank you so much, Efia, for that. You know, keep it coming. Keep it. We there for you, Ibab. But Patisserie Therapy, check them out on Instagram, on Facebook. Their cake is amazing. Amazing. I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. My name is Animwaa Addo. It has been an honor to have tonight's show. Really, really amazing. Thank you so much. Check out our socials if you missed any part of it. You can go and rewatch, and please donate. Thank you once again. Good night and stay safe out there.